Hola YouTube and welcome back to my channel. I am your girl Beauty by Lenoria across all my social media platforms. If you would, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Thumbs up this video and of course get a conversation started with me in the comment section below. But you already know why we're here. We're doing a contact lens try on. So let's go ahead and just get right on it.
You're my beauty one taking me home. One thing really lead to one.
Okay, so you guys know from my previous 2 contact lens hauls that you guys really like. Thank you. If the brand is trash or if it irritated my eyes, I don't even bring it on my channel, talk about it. But maybe I should show you trash brands and trash contacts so that way you guys don't waste your money and time with it. But again, you guys already know I'm going to leave whether or not the contacts came in my prescription or not. I'm going to leave the size and material of the actual contacts on the actual screen. But we're going to go ahead and get into the try on. The company that I ordered my contacts from this go around was Unicoeye. And I placed my order back on the 7th of May of this year. My first set of contacts, 1 pair. Because they ship everything from China. It came about 3 weeks later, and my last 10 pair of contacts didn't come until last week. So I had a turnaround time of about two months to actually get my contacts. Again, we are talking about this is an international company shipping out of China during the coronavirus time. So shipping can be slightly delayed because of that. I know my package took about 7 weeks to get to customs, and it sat at customs through Chicago for 2 weeks before it even moved to even be shipped to me here in Georgia. So here are all the ones we have. We have 11. We're just gonna go ahead and go by the actual brands first for you guys. Here is another one. They're all from the same company, but they're all coming in, like, I'm guessing different categories as far as the brands who actually make them, the colors and the designs. So we're gonna go ahead and start out with these. It came in a regular package like this. You know, when you get your packages like this, typically when it comes in from overseas, it's coming in packaging like that. I do like the fact that this particular one didn't put the made from China information all over the actual front, so it was hard to actually see what they were. But the first 2 that we're going to go ahead and take a look at, this one is coming in from Fresh Go. These are their color soft contact lenses, and I did go ahead and get the shades Gray Beige, and well, it's Bella Lens Gray Beige, no prescription. They didn't have my prescription. And the next one I got was Elite Sandy Gray. Again, no prescription. They did not have my prescription. So let's go ahead and break into the first one. And let me go back. You guys know my original OG are the Fresh Look color blends. My prescription is negative 1.75, and I always prefer to get the actual gray ones. Yeah, I always preferably get the actual gray ones. When it comes to contact lens cases, they didn't send any contact lens cases with any of these contacts. And I placed a pretty huge order, and they didn't put like no additional, no bells, no whistles. You just pay for your contacts and that was it, boo. So you're gonna need some cases. If you only have like maybe 1 or 2 pair of contacts, like a clear and a color, or 2 different colors that you normally switch out and use. Again, I told you guys, depending on not your skin color, not the color of your skin, but your skin undertones are gonna dictate what contacts look the best on you. Kind of like hair color. You know, sometimes you can't do a blonde or a sandy brown or a red or a purple or a green or a blue hair because it just doesn't look right on you. It's not that it doesn't look right on your skin color. It doesn't look right on your skin undertones. Same thing with contacts. Plus, again, I told you guys with contacts, it's also going to go off your aesthetic. Are you doing more natural neutral makeup so you can have more bold contacts because your eyes are going to stand out? But if you're doing heavy dramatic makeup, you probably want to have your contact lens color kind of recede a little bit and not be so bright and bold so it's so much competing on your actual face. Of course, you know, are you doing colored brows? Are you doing colored hair, colored outfit? Like, what's the aesthetic of the look you're going for? So I understand a lot of people, a lot of you guys have, you know, a couple of different contact colors that you like to go through. These only work for people who only have 1 or 2 pair. I already have 8 pair around there. I'm about to go through 11 more pairs. So these don't work for me. These, again, are perfectly fine for you guys, but I prefer the ones that have the see-through tops to where I can actually see into the actual color, so that way I'm just picking them up and I can just look at them and be like, okay, these are the green ones, these are the gray ones, these are the rainbow ones. When it comes to cups and stuff like this where I can't see anything, I'm having to physically open them up, look inside just to see the colors and going through them. If you're storing your contact lenses, every 30 days, you need to open up your caps. You need to go ahead and remove your contacts, wash out the container, put your contacts back into it, fill it up with fresh solution. Well, I close it up and I'll spray everything with 90% alcohol, let that dry, and then place it back into my dark storage area in my medicine cabinet. So that's something I would go ahead and tell you guys to do. So right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and pull out 9. The ochre color, you guys already saw me with those in one of my previous videos, so I don't need to actually utilize that here now with you guys. So I have my contact lenses and everything here for me to actually be able to pull out and go ahead and take a look at. And my contact lens solution is always the same. This is the only one I'm going to use. This is the only one that doesn't irritate my eyes. It is the Bio True, and it's from Bausch & Lomb. This is the one that works for me. This is the one that, again, doesn't irritate my eyes. So I'll go ahead and fill up mine. And I'm also going to go ahead and leave the price of the contacts on the actual screen for you guys. So here's the actual contacts, guys. They're so light you can barely see them. So I'm just gonna do it on my eyes for you guys. So that way, we've already did the close-up of it prior, so you guys already know. I have my little bowl of water down here. I have my rag, my bowl of water that I'll be dipping my fingers into in between each take, so that way I can make sure I keep my fingers and everything sanitized. And again, I can't really tell how people do a contact lens haul, try on, and have on a full face of makeup. Pay no attention to coronavirus and having to wear these masks just completely wreaked havoc on my skin. It is what it is. Unless I'm wearing makeup, I don't even. But it is what it is at this point. But here we are with the contacts. This is going to be my regular brown, dark brown eye. And this is with the actual contact lens. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Now, this is a great contact lens with just a little bit of hazel brown around the actual edges of it. So it'll make it look a little bit more realistic. And this is a contact lens that you can actually wear just regular makeup with, or really loud, heavy diva type makeup and glitter and all this other stuff. You can do basic makeup going to a job interview with this contact, or you can get all jazzed up with jewels and glitters and go to Coachella. This is a very universal type color for me and my skin tone that'll work, and it's a believable look. Let's go to the next one. Here is the Bella Lens in Gray Beige. Same thing. Doesn't come with anything extra or spectacular. And these Gray Beige ones actually come across a little bit more gray. The first one was gray in the center going to a hazel brown outside. These are more like a hazel brown interior going to a gray exterior. So let's go ahead and take a look at what these really look like. Because sometimes when you're doing your contacts, and first of all, these are a true gray. Yeah, these are just a really true gray for women of color. There's nothing really spectacular about this one. Again, this one also on the outside, the ridges kind of go brown. It's just a little bit brighter than the last pair, but they're both gray. And I like the way they actually are on the eyes because it looks more believable. If you get even the smallest speck of lint or anything that may have just floated by your eye and you press it in, your contact in at the same time and it gets trapped under your contact, or if you don't rinse your contacts completely well enough, you can immediately feel when your contact is sitting in your eye and it's not sitting in your eye comfortably. And when that happens, take it out, rinse them off, wash your hands, rinse the contact off again, and then go ahead and try to put it back in. And in that particular case, you should be fine to actually go. You saw how I just took my hands while they were wet and just wiped across my eye, just in case it may have been a piece of a dust or lint that I possibly could not have seen that was actually on my eye was just going to continue to irritate the contact. Another thing is you also want to make sure that your contact hasn't flipped, because if it's flipped inside out, instead of it being a regular bowl shape when you're holding it on your actual finger, the top of the bowl will kind of go concave a little bit. You'll see it kind of point out like that. If you hold up your contact and the edges are pointing outwards instead of being up like this, it's flipped inside out. So just flip the contact inside back out and you should be fine. But this is what this one looks like. Again, I like this one too. They're regular everyday contacts to me. These don't have any prescription in them. So they're not necessarily going to be my go-to because, especially if it's nighttime, yeah, I need some type of vision correction at night just simply because, again, I wear glasses. So I wouldn't even fool around with these at night. I would want something to where, you know, I could actually see. Also, if I'm at work or something like that, these also wouldn't be ones that I would be fooling around with. This would be just me hanging out in the daytime. Just throwing these on real quick if, you know, something like that. I will say that these first two are very comfortable to wear. They're super comfortable. I'm not having any problems with them. They're very thin and they seem to be more of either a gel or not a gel, but a water base because they're super floppy. So they're really thin and they fit and feel very comfortable on the actual eye. So again, this is something that, you know, that particular brand I really like just because of how comfortable their contacts are. I just really wish, you know, they had my prescription, but they don't. Next one we're going to talk about is Fresh Lady soft contact lenses. And I went ahead and got 5 different ones from here. And with this one, they only had one that actually came in my prescription. So we're gonna go ahead and go through all of those together. Now that neon brown, that's the rainbow color that you guys have been seeing on Facebook and Instagram. And you're like, I don't know if I need to order from these people. They look like they might be a fraud. Well, this is the reason why I place contact lens orders and put these videos up for you guys. So this way you guys know, hey, you're actually gonna get your contacts. The shipping time in between you getting your contacts, trying to find you guys a discount code so you can get them for as cheap as possible and letting you know, hey, you don't need a prescription to order from here or you're going to need a prescription loaded to their site before they allow you to order prescriptions. Unicoeye did not make me load my actual prescription from my doctor up to their site in order to order my prescription contacts. That's a great thing. So this packaging looks like this. The first one we're going to go ahead and look into is the cheese contacts. And it's front of the box. It's a really pretty holographic box, but ultimately at the end of the day, I don't care about the box. Just give me my contacts so this way I can try to figure out, are they comfortable to wear? Is it something I could wear for a 12-hour shift since I work 12-hour shifts at work? And their contacts actually look exactly like the box. That's the first time I've actually seen that. So that's a pretty good touch right there. And these are super light brown. Almost like the regular hazel contacts from back in the 90s. But we're going to go ahead and take a look. I ordered the cheese because the model on the website, it looked so pretty on her. And I was like, let me get it. Let me try to see. So here we are with cheese. And again, this is super, it's really floppy and really light. So that lets me know that it's going to be pretty comfortable on the actual eye. And this is what I was talking about. Some contact lenses don't immediately change the color of your eye. You see my eyes? They look like a deep green. I'm looking at my mirror, guys. They look like a deep green. And because it's bigger than my actual pupil of my actual eye, because it's bigger than my pupil and my iris of my eye, the contact lays over my eye just a little bit and it gives it a hazel ring around my eye. Where it sits on top of the white of my eye, it's giving it a slight hazel ring. So, and these just look like, they look, in the package they look hazel, but on my eye, again, you're looking at my actual eye color, they're pulling off a dark green. I almost want to say they're pulling off a dark hazel green. They're still pretty. They're just not anything that you're going to put into your eyes and notice an immediate big bam change difference. It's more or less people who get within your personal intimate space within 3 feet of you. When they look at your eyes, they'll be like, oh, you have really pretty eyes. They'll say something like that. And this is the eye color you can 100% catfish somebody with because it's so muted to where unless you get close to me, you can't even really see or tell that the eyes are green. So again, I borrowed these eyes. Well, hey, do you, whatever you want to do. But these are pretty. I'm not necessarily a fan of contacts that don't actually change my eye color. These contacts just enhance the natural hazel that was already in my eye and laid a little green on top of it. They're pretty. By no stretch of the imagination am I saying they're not pretty. And as you get closer, you can definitely tell they're green. That outline of hazel on the outside will probably lead some people to think they're kind of a greeny hazel, but they're not. They're actually just green, but they look brown. Okay, the next one we're gonna take a look at is the neon brown. And I think these are the rainbow contacts. And this is what actually prompted me to go ahead and place this particular order. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at these, because when I saw those rainbow contacts, I was like, oh, those are so pretty. And yeah, these are the rainbow contacts that everybody's been seeing. What you're looking at with the contacts is part of it's purple, and the other side, see right there, that shift? It goes to like a yellowy green. So these are the rainbow contacts that really drew my attention to be like, hey, I want to get in there and order those. So, and again, this isn't in my prescription. These wasn't ones that came in prescriptions. I did find a vendor that does these contacts at a cheaper price. So I may just have to be placing an order for that and doing another contact lens haul for you guys, because everybody makes the same contacts. It's just some people use better ingredients so they feel better. That's pretty. You can see it better on my hand. You see how part of it's purple, part of it goes yellowy green? Let's go ahead and put it on the eye. Okay, so that's a fail. If you have lighter eyes, this will probably work better and show up better on you, but you guys know how much I love purple contacts and pink contacts because of the way they play off of my brown eyes. But, honey, child, okay, this was a fail. I was hoping it was going to be pretty, but you know, then again, you know, that's the reason why you come look at YouTube videos to look at contacts to be like, hey, will it work for me? If you have light eyes, then maybe. But for me, it's like, it's making my eyes darker, but the outsides are coming through with what appears to be, this side goes a little yellow, a little bit of gray green, and this side goes purple pink. So when you're looking at it, you're not really sure what's the eye color or anything. And I'm gonna do it like this. I know it looks weird, guys, but now you can see it better because my eyes are slits. My eyes never really truly go fully open like that. That's just not how my eyes are. If you have like bigger eyes to where, you know, you can actually see your entire part of that part of your eye, then for you, this may be something that you like. But I know for me, I don't wear contacts that don't really actually change my eye color. I'm not looking for anything to give an accent to what I already have. So these are the actual contacts, and for me, it's a complete fail. But if you have lighter eyes, or you're just looking for just that little a mystique, then this may be perfect for you. It's just a complete and utter fail for me, and I won't even be keeping these. One, they aren't prescription. Two, they don't make any sense. I would have to watch the playback footage of this to even see, because I'm not seeing anything looking in the monitor or my mirror. Here in the container, you guys can actually see the rainbow color a little bit better, so let me show you. Like, even if you got close up on me and you were talking to me, you would be like, I don't like people close up on me anyway, and coronavirus. For me, it's a fail, guys. Let's go to the next one. The next one we're gonna go ahead and take a look at is the glitter gray. And I really, really wanted these so bad. I really, really, really wanted these so bad. Because again, I saw them on a model and I was like, ooh, those are stunning. Again, it didn't necessarily show what her original eye color was prior to it. They do have instructions on the inside of the box telling you how to put it in. That's pretty cool. Yeah, no one pays attention to that. And you can tell they had made them off an assembly line, and they, just take and just put, 2 of them in there. Okay, so this glitter gray is blue. It's not gray at all. It doesn't give a diamond effect or anything. It does make my eyes bigger. Okay, here's the freaky part. See that? See how this side appears to be bigger than this side? So it does make my eyes look bigger, which is a good thing. But then again, I got small eyes anyway, so it's a moot point. Because half of my eyes are always covered by my eyelids, so whatever. But these are definitely just blue contacts. They're pretty. They're definitely pretty. They definitely do change my eye color. But it's a muted gray. So it becomes a more believable gray with my skin tone and undertones to believe that, hey, it may be my natural eye color. And it's more of a, I don't know if you guys can tell, it's more of an aqua gray, aqua blue. So it's running deeper. And that's really coming from, it has a little bit of gray in it as well. Yeah. It's a little bit of gray in it, and the way it's playing off my dark brown eyes gives it more of a deeper aqua blue. Not greeny blue, but you can definitely tell it's not a regular traditional blue. These are pretty. I like these. These are pretty. The next contacts we're going to try out are the ocean ones, and these actually come in my actual prescription. So let's go ahead and give these a try. And this one is glued inside of the box. See that? Because the sticker, when they placed the sticker on the actual box, it actually stuck to the actual contact lens case. So let's go ahead and see what these bad boys look like. Oh, they're like an aquamarine. They have a blue exterior with a green center. Now, if these can actually change my dark brown eyes, these would be pretty. But, that's the reason why you watching me do this. So that way, once again, should you even waste your time and money on this particular color. And I noticed that when I'm opening these, particularly, this particular Fresh Lady contacts, because it's just dusty packaging, some of that dust is actually falling into the sanitized contacts, so I'm having to rinse them off. Not necessarily a fan of that, but I like the fact that these are very floppy, and floppy for me is a good thing. That just means they're not going to be stiff on my eyes. They'll be more comfortable to wear, so I look for floppy contacts. Oh, that's stunning. That's stunning. Ooh, child, that's pretty. Okay. So for these, they're giving me more of a turquoise blue green. They're really pretty. And I think the tone of them going green to the blue actually looks like a regular ring around my eye, to where people who normally have eye color like this, their eyes normally typically have if it's super light in the center, then it goes typically to a darker color on the outside. So these are really pretty. There are no way, in no shape, form, or fashion are they going to be believable. For me, yeah, no, this is not my eye color, but it's a stunningly beautiful contact where it gives you very beautiful eyes. And because this is so bright with my undertone, this would be something that I would just do regular basic makeup with, neutral makeup, a really bright, bold lip, and these contacts would just be simply beautiful. When I'm looking to the side, you can see more of the green interior with the blue exterior. So these are stunningly beautiful. So far, out of all the contacts I've tried on, these are my favorites. Last pair I have, and plus those were in my prescription, so I really love those. The last ones I have are going to be Magic Hazel. And these really look just dark gray. So let's go ahead and get these open and take a look at them. These are my second favorite. Easily hand down my second favorite. They make my eyes look so much bigger, as you can tell. They make them look so much bigger. And these are realistic, something that If you saw me, you would think they were like my regular eye color. These are stunning. They have a darker ring on the outside, which makes them more believable. And the colors of like a yellow mixing with the gray makes this gray really, really pretty. It gives more dimension to the actual eye, which of course, when people have naturally colored eyes, whether it's blue, green, or that yellowy brown, or kind of violet undertone or aqua, when they have naturally colored eyes, there's dimensional colors within the eye. So these dimensional colors are absolutely stunning. This is my second favorite so far of everything that we've tried. These are beautiful. I like these. Now, the next brand of contacts we have, these are the Fresh Go, and these are the Hydrocore Color Soft contacts. All three of these came in my prescription. Two of them are the ochre. These are my all-time favorite contacts, and I love these. But this brand, I was able to get two contacts for the price of one from the other brand that I had found them for. So I was able to get two pair of contacts for the price of one pair of contacts from the other company I ordered from. So I won't be ordering these from that company again. It will be from this company because it was way cheaper and I had a discount code. So I don't need to try those on. You guys have already seen that on me. What I will be trying on is the amber ones for you guys. And these amber ones, they look like a green brown, but we're gonna go ahead and take a look at them and see. Yeah, these are pretty much just a hazel green on my actual eyes. And I like these. These are cute too. Not my favorites, but they're cute. I would order them again. Not my favorites, but I would definitely order them again. Because depending on the eye look or the makeup look, or just depending on the aesthetic that I'm going for as far as my hair, my outfit, and my makeup, I choose different contact colors to actually complete the actual look. So these are actually pretty. I like them. And from a distance, they get darker. Like when I go back and look at you, you see how darker they actually are. But when you get close on me in my personal space, that's when they become brighter. So these are everyday contacts as far as not necessarily having to change your makeup style, your hairstyle, or your outfit. Like this can go either way. And you can actually wear these to a job interview and they not sitting there staring at your eyes the whole time like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, job interviews and contacts, you don't want to do anything with your eyes that's distracting away from you and the person that you are trying to bring your resume to life. Don't do it. And the last ones I'm gonna do, this is from Lens Sweets, and this is the Russian Blue. And this also came in my prescription, so I really like that. Hopefully I'll actually like these contact colors. I'm thinking I'm finna throw these rainbow contacts away. I'm not even lying to you guys, because I'm not a fan. I don't like them. I don't like them. Throw them shits away. What I'm gonna do. Oh, these are pretty. These are blue with green and gray veins running throughout them. These are pretty. And they have like a dark navy ring around them. It's like a dark navy gray ring, but the actual contact is like a light blue with veins of green running through it. So we're gonna go ahead and put these on and see what they look like on my eye. They're extremely comfortable and whoo child. That green to a blue to a dark gray, dark blue is stunning. Okay, it looks, okay, when I lean back and look at you, this is the way it normally looks. Of course, as I get closer to the lighter, closer to the camera and closer to the lights, they're gonna get brighter. But these are stunningly beautiful. Let me pull in closer so you can actually see. You're like, whoo, those things are bright, but they're so pretty. These are pretty. These are so pretty to where I'm trying to figure out, do I want to do these or the other ones? Stunningly beautiful. These are my second favorites. But I'm going to go ahead and go back into my actual favorites and put those on. And I'm going to do something a little different for you guys with this haul. This is the 6th pair I had tried on with the blue outside with the green interior. These are the ones that I truly like the best out of this haul. They're still coming in second to my ochre. My ochre ones are the best. So these are my favorite ones. Again, as I lean back, they start to look a little bit more normal and natural. But these are my favorite ones. My ochre are all time my favorite contacts, period, hands down. Most of the time when you guys see me wearing contacts, these are what I wear. So, but these are my new favorite ones. And I thought the gray ones would be more or less my favorite ones. And it's just really because I don't like something that brightens my eyes and brightens in my face without it being too bold and scary. And because my eyes are always halfway closed anyway, it helps to darken the contact to make it look more wearable and believable for me, my skin color, and my skin tone. Whereas if my eyes were bigger like this, they look more gray. But when my eyes start to close down like this, they look more blue. So it's pulling off the two different colors. Even though it's a green-gray contact, it's pulling off more of a blue-green-gray, just really depending on the light and the angle in which the light is entering my eye, reflecting off my brown underneath. These are stunning. But I'm gonna close out this video by actually doing like a full face of makeup, hair, outfit, the whole nine, so I could truly show you guys what I'm talking about when it comes to different color contacts. Okay guys, so this is the actual final look, what I was telling you about. Just, you know, using the contacts, you know, to do a myriad of different looks. You know, for me, to be honest with you, I don't really care how bright or how natural my contacts are. It's very rare that they dictate my makeup looks and style because I'm always doing something colorful. I'm always wearing something colorful. So I just want you guys to be able to see what it looks like up close. And then of course when I fall back and you guys can actually see, you know, what does it look like, you know, what's going on, you know, the further back I get when you're actually looking at my face. Do they look natural? No. Their contacts, I love them. Are you catfishing somebody with these? From a distance, yeah, but I don't really necessarily think that's the reason why we get in or wear contacts. I just think we get in wear contacts basically for the same reason why we do our makeup or we do our hair. We just want something different. We want a different look, a different style, a different aesthetic, a different feel. But sound off in the comment section below and let me know what pair of contacts you guys really like the best, because you know me, I love them. I absolutely love them. But as always, YouTube, thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching the video. And as always, you guys know I love you and I want you guys to be safe. Thank you so very much. And please continue to be safe out there, guys. I need you still be around, so I want you guys to be safe. Bye.